What is up, guys? This is Time to Wrestle with Suplexus. I am Suplexus, and today I am gonna present my review for the one night of the year where half of the titles are on the line. Night of Champions. And as you can see by the title, Roman got some sweet payback dished out, but let's get to that at the end of the video. So the first match was the World Heavyweight Championship match. We had Seth Rollins squaring off against AJ Styles for not the new World Heavyweight title, the old World Heavyweight title and lineage, but a new design. This match to me, part of it was probably it was the morning for me at about 10 o'clock. Part of it may have been that, part of it may have been the stadium, so I couldn't hear the crowd as much. But this match felt a little underwhelming to me. I thought it'd be great. It was a good match, but I thought it'd be great. But these two, they had a fantastic last 5 minutes. AJ Styles got a really good near fall with a pedigree, but in the end, Seth freaking Rollins, he hit that stomp. You got that one, the two, the three. Seth Rollins won the World Heavyweight Championship. And I gotta say, that championship belt is beautiful. So, where can I see Seth going from here? Well, he's not fighting AJ because AJ is the SmackDown wrestler. So, he beat Finn Balor. I could see a Dominic program and WWE trying to scare us with that. Later down the line, when Gunther drops the title, I want Gunther to fight Seth. Or they could even do a match where Gunther's IC champ and he challenges Seth for the world title at Money in the Bank. They could always do that, like only the world title on the line. But there's lots of possibilities. I'd actually prefer that. I think that'd be very fun. Seth, Brock, Cody, since I'll talk about it later, but since Brock destroyed Cody, maybe Brock gets one-on-one with Seth Rollins. There's a lot of places they could go. I'd do Gunther though in the UK, but a good way to introduce the title. I don't know about the match kicking off though, because to me that already makes it a secondary title, and it's in the place of the IC title, which kicks off shows sometimes. So that's kind of strange to me, but anyways, Seth wins the championship. I am very happy. That title is absolutely gorgeous. I want Roman to bring back the Winged Eagle title so we could have the big gold and the Winged Eagle, or the Bold Eagle, the Big Eagle, I think it's called, from the Attitude Era. And then we could have both, or the Undisputed title from 2003, 4, 2, and 5. But anyways, very good. I went off on a tangent. Let's get to the next match. We had Becky Lynch taking on Trish Stratus. Now this match was solid. Once again, it was in the morning, so my attention span wasn't as sharp as I normally am about these matches. But Trish Stratus did her leg Hurricane Rana, where she extends her body and only gets the person with her feet, but does the Hurricane Rana motion. That looks alright. I don't know how to describe it more. If you watch a Trish Stratus match, you might know what I mean. But this match was solid. I mean, Trish is still a little rusty, but it's alright. It's not like WrestleMania bad, but solid match. I thought Trish was gonna win. Pile Driver thought Becky was gonna win, and Trish indeed did win with a debuting Zoe Starks. And what do I have to say to this? The story never ends. Becky Lynch, you wanna end the story? You wanna go after Rhea, but like Triple H said, oh, the story never ends. So, yep, it looks like we're gonna get more matches, and I'm okay with this. I could see a tag team match, Lita and Becky versus Zoe and Trish. Obviously, we're gonna get that one-on-one match. I think big picture, they're planning Rhea versus Becky, but this is a good one. I think before SummerSlam, because Rhea Becky should be SummerSlam, but this could be good. Zoe Stark. It seems like someone will come out of this feud looking stronger, and that'll probably be Zoe Stark. Good way to introduce her. They might do something like Mickey James, you never know. That could be an entertaining way to get the crowd to have the crowd get to know her, but we will have to see. Decent match, decent show so far. And next we got Gunther versus Mustafa. Mustafa, he's Ali. Okay. Uh, this was another great match from Gunther. They told a great story. This was like Brock Finn Balor from Royal Rumble 2019. Kind of like Brock AJ from Survivor Series 2017. Little guy. He gets small momentum. Like he hit the 450 splash. I thought that was it. This is my favorite match so far of the night at this point. This is like solid 3.5 star, 3.75 star match. I like the story they told. Mustafa giving it everything he has. But in the end, he went for the 450 splash too many times. And Gunther punished him with a power bomb. And Gunther retains. This amazing championship reign continues. I'm telling you, look at the championship reigns we got right now. We got a new champion Asuka I'll talk about soon. We got Rhea Ripley SmackDown Women's Champ. We got Kevin, like Rhea's gonna destroy the roster and probably fight Bianca eventually. We got Kevin and Sammy tag champs. The greatest main event in recent years for WrestleMania. Kevin and Sammy versus Usos. You got Austin Theory US champ. He's like John Cena's second coming, basically. Gunther. Amazing matches. Glorious matches. We got Seth Rollins. If you watch WWE during his IC title reign back in 2018, you know how good of a champ he could be. The Universal title reign, it could have used some help, but even the WWE title reign in 2015 was really good. I have complete faith in WWE for this reign. And for this championship, I think they got a solid plan of who's going to beat Rollins. And I can't talk about title reigns in the WWE without mentioning Roman Reigns. I believe Roman Reigns' championship reign, Universal Championship, is the greatest professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it. It is the greatest championship reign of all time. You look at the stories. I'll discuss that later. The stories. Okay, moving on. Asuka beats Bianca. Yes, yes, yes. Bianca Belair, she needed this. It either had to be a heel turn or a title loss, and I'm happy they went with having Asuka dethrone Bianca Belair in amazing fashion. So Asuka tries to spray Bianca with the mist, but the ref catches her. So she's on the outside. Bianca is like damaged in the ring, or the ref is distracted with her. She puts some mist on her fingers. Bianca puts her in the KOD. The ref can't notice anything because it's on the other side. Rakes her in the eyes with the mist. And then boom, kicks her buzzsaw kick. And then Asuka picks up the title. Amazing. I I was hoping either this or a double turn. Both would have been damn good. but this is good. And I want it to lead to Bianca turning heel. And I want this title reign. I want Charlotte to finally lose to Asuka at SummerSlam. That's what I would do. Here's okay, SummerSlam card on the spot, baby. We got Lita Stratus for the women's division. We will have Asuka, Charlotte Flair. We will have Rhea, Becky. And now I'm thinking, who could Bianca fight? Who could Bianca fight to turn her face? Oh, damage control triple threat perhaps? If Bianca, if damage control breaks up by then, I would have Io Sky be a babyface fighting Bianca Belair. That could be a fun feud. But if it doesn't happen, or in general, let me know in the comments. If we get a heel Bianca, who, which babyface would you want to fight her in the first feud if it's around SummerSlam? Say hypothetical scenario. Let me know in the comments. Alright. Next match was the biggest, most obvious squash of all time. This was more obvious than Goldberg squashing Dolph Ziggler in Toronto. Rhea Ripley annihilates Natalia. You blink and you miss it. Dom gives a slight distraction. It wouldn't have made a difference. But Rhea Ripley takes her out like crazy. Hits that Riptide. Champion retention, Rhea Ripley. Now, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the only face champions on the main roster. Yep. Uh, yeah, good squash. Nothing much to say. Rhea picked up Dom after the match, and Dom was celebrating like a 5-year-old when he finds out he got the Nintendo Wii. But that was, yeah, just a squash. I hope Rhea fights like legitimate competition at Money in the Bank. Anyways, next match. Brock Lesnar. Fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. Cody Rhodes. Blood for blood. No blood though. This is a no blood backlash. The difference between this and the backlash match, they removed the blood from Brock Lesnar and they gave a cast to Cody Rhodes. But this match to me, jokes aside, I think it, as a professional wrestling match, it was better than Backlash. If you crave that blood, you like Backlash more. If you like more like dramatic, wait, blood is pretty dramatic. This is dramatic in a way like, oh my gosh, how was Cody gonna make it out the Kimura? More of an underdog match. Backlash was an underdog match, but Brock was the one bleeding. Backlash was just like a slugfest. Like, ba- basically, when I look at it, actually, both matches was who's gonna pass out first, who's knocked out first. Backlash, no one got knocked out really. Cody got a cheap pin, but this match he was out cold after that Kimura. So I still want Cody Roman at SummerSlam. I think they need another match to build to WrestleMania 40, but it might be Brock Cody. I would have Brock in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then we get a crossroads off the top of a ladder through a ladder. Yes, in my dreamland, Brock Lesnar takes the spot off the top of a ladder, not to mention through a ladder. Brock agrees to do that. But anyways, that happens. Cody's like, I wanna fight you, Roman, at SummerSlam. And then boom. And Cody comes in a car with his dog on it, with falcon or eagle wings on the car. Yep. But anyways, good match, solid. We'll see where they go next with this feud. Probably like no holds barred because it's not my dream scenario. Or we'll see, maybe a three-way. Maybe Vince is like, you know, last year when Brock fought Roman, I said it'd be the last time ever, but we never specified that they can't fight in a three-way. It was the last time ever for a one-on-one match. I see Vince pulling that, and then we get Brock, Roman, Cody. That'd be like Vince's dream at night, you know. But anyways, solid. Next match, main event. This was a match of the night. I enjoyed the heck out of this match. And I'm telling you, look at a guy like Sami Zayn. Last year he was fighting Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania. He wasn't on the card for SummerSlam. He wasn't on the card for Elimination Chamber. He got eliminated by Johnny Knoxville in the Royal Rumble. Like, Night of Champions who didn't even exist. I don't even know what he did last year, but look at him this year. My man had four main events in a way. Rumble, you could say it's a main event, because even though it was technically Kevin versus Roman, that chair shot, the greatest twist of the year. Like, that's a main event in itself, that moment. I'd say the greatest twist in the past year, not the greatest twist in this year. That was amazing. Oh, talk about twists. We're in for a close second that I'll discuss. Anyways, he had that. He had Elimination Chamber, like another Roman Reigns, like heated crowd match. What I mean by that, look at Cardiff. Everyone wanted Drew to win. Look at Chamber. Everyone wanted Sammy to win. At Cardiff, it's near Drew's hometown, but both of them are in a hometown situation in a way. Uh, Dang. What are they gonna do? They should have done Brock Roman in Saskatchewan last year. SummerSlam in Saskatchewan. Anyways, jokes aside, WrestleMania wins the tag titles, the biggest tag team match of all time. Might not be the best, but it is the biggest of all time. And then tonight, Assyrian and Saudi Arabia main eventing, like a dream come true for a guy like Sami, being in Saudi Arabia. Like, amazing year for this guy. And another thing to mention, every time Roman's lost a match since he became the tribal chief, Sami Zayn's been the one costing him the match. Look at last year, the December tag match. Who took the pinfall? Sami Zayn. Look at this year's match. Who got the pinfall? Not didn't take the pinfall this time, but who got the pinfall over Solo when Roman was in the tag match? Sami Zayn. I'm not saying anything, but say we got Roman, Sami, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank. We might see a title change. That's a possibility. The crowd's behind Sami. Sami, like, they could capitalize on this if they really want. If they really goddamn want it, they could have Sami Zayn still be the one. They could tell a story. This guy's so over. I don't think they will. I don't think that's the direction. I think it's Cody Rhodes. But you never know. But it could also be this guy. The quote you see on the screen: I did what you should have done a long time ago. That's what Jim Uso said to Jay moments after this kick. This was amazing. Oh my gosh, I was losing it. We have been waiting for this moment since Hell in a Cell 2020, when Roman left his cousins laying in the ring after he beat Jey Uso in the I Quit Hell in a Cell match. When he left Jey cradling his brother Jimmy, we have been waiting for the snap. We got it at the Rumble. We got a little taste of it with Sami Zayn giving the chair to Roman's back and having Jey walk out. We got a little taste of that friction in the bloodline. We've been getting tastes. Like at Backlash, when Solo was about to do the thumb to Jey. And then people forget this one. 2021, middle of that year when Jimmy returned from his injury, he was mad with Roman Reigns, but Jey convinced him. But through Sami Zayn, through like Sami Zayn's influence, it caught up to Jimmy. And Jimmy is right, he did what Jey should have done. This is one of the best turns of the year. I would say the second best turn of this year. Just behind Sami Zayn. I would put it just behind Sami Zayn because he was so dang over. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. But they have the potential to capture lightning in the bottle again. We'll see what they do at Money in the Bank. We'll see what the main event of SummerSlam looks like. I gotta say, I am hyped. Because I was, like, I still think Roman Cody SummerSlam, somehow, I think we're getting there. But I was so worried in the back of my head, like, we're gonna see Roman run through Bobby Lashley and it's gonna be predictable. No, no, no. I forget. Even though Vince is back, they still call Triple H the Chief Content Officer. And he gives us stuff like this. And this isn't even my favorite part of the night. This picture right here. This is payoff right here. Kevin Owens. This guy, he doesn't have anything to say to Roman. It's not like Roman manipulated Kevin. It's not any of that. For Kevin, it's just, this guy screwed me out of the title so many times. Let me count. TLC 2020, Royal Rumble 2021, Elimination Chamber, I believe, 2021, Survivor Series 2022, Royal Rumble 2023, not to mention the SmackDown episode, the Steel Cage match, December 2020. Roman has beaten them all those times, so this is sweet for Kevin. Then you look at a guy like Sami. Sure, he gave Roman the chair to the back. Sure, he took the titles from Roman's cousins at WrestleMania. He took the tag titles, but he never beat Roman Reigns. But now Sami Zayn gets that moment, standing atop Roman, with 2 titles. Roman Reigns crying because his family left him. Exactly what Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were trying to do this entire time. Perfect. This might not be. This is a great wrestling match. It might not be the best. It's great. But gosh dang, I gotta give this 5 stars. Because oh my gosh, this had me hooked. I was discussing it for hours after. Awesome. Anyways, this was Vengeance Served. They might as well have called the show Vengeance since not even all the titles were on the line. But awesome. This is what I've been waiting for since Postmania, a show like this. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Suplexus. I am planning another future Slam episode too. It will either be about fantasy booking Money in the Bank or fantasy booking SummerSlam. I hope you enjoyed this video though. This has been Suplexus. Have a great day and a great rest of your weekend.